Chris Young joins us now here on your home of the World Series champion, Texas Rangers, 105.3 The Fan. And a good afternoon, Chris. Congratulations, man. You did it.
Hey, guys. Thanks so much. It's the first time I've heard you introduce the radio show as that. There's a nice ring to that. I love it. Thank you.
It's been amazing for us. Just an incredible journey that we can't thank you enough for. But I got to know your perspective now that you've had maybe 72 hours to reflect or more. What happened for this team? What clicked, man?
Well, it's just, as I've said all along, it's just a great group of guys, and they came together at the right time. When things mattered most, they found a way. And, sometimes I thought there were moments throughout the season where we were the best team in baseball and we played like it. There were moments where we didn't play like a very good team, but when it mattered most and we had the opportunity, the team came together and they played like the best team in baseball. They earned it and proved they are the best.
Now you're on your way to the GM meetings now, right?
That's right. Yep. GM meeting starts tonight in Phoenix, and we'll be out there for the rest of the week.
Did you at least take a couple of days, like Saturday and Sunday, to enjoy some family time or relax after the great accomplishment?
I did. I had a great weekend with the family. It was fun just kind of hanging out and being dad and re-immersing myself back into normal everyday life a little bit. But there was also some business stuff that needed taken care of. So I was on the phone a little bit more than I anticipated, dealing with a few things. But it's back to work and, off on to 2024.
Okay, so speaking of that, we're wondering, what kind of framework are you dealing with or expectations for the offseason? Could you be big spenders again?
We really haven't crossed that bridge yet. We need to take a look, sit down as a group and take a look at our strategic planning, where we are. I think we've got a great core group of players in place, and we obviously believe that this group can continue to win. We should expect to win. And how do we build around that? How do we supplement the places where we may be losing players via free agency? Keep an open mind on any way to improve the roster. So, we'll sit down this week and have those discussions. We'll get a better feel for free agency, meet with a lot of agents, have discussions with other clubs, and at which point we'll be able to have a better plan in place.
See why we've talked to you about rumors before, and it seems like you win the World Series. Now you're linked to just about every big name there is out there. I mean, is it even realistic for fans to consider the potential of adding an MVP caliber name?
I think it's always fun to daydream, so I support that 100%, but I myself have not gotten that far yet. We really have not sat down as a group. I think one of the things I learned about myself is that I'm not good at multitasking. I'm not good at compartmentalizing, and so my sole focus was on the playoffs and winning the World Series. And now that we've done that, we're back to work. We'll meet as a group out in Phoenix and really come up with our planning for 2024 and beyond.
Certainly, maybe you've had a conversation about this in the past with the owner. It does seem important, but would you guys be willing to go over the luxury tax threshold would be my question.
Well, I think that Ray certainly showed the willingness to do it this year, and that showed the commitment to winning. And if he feels like that's what we need to win, I have no doubt that he will continue to make that commitment.
Chris, is there a certain amount of sadness that that this team might not be all together again, that you have to start all over? But is there just the memories you have of the player? But is there certain sadness that maybe it's not going to be the same guys?
Absolutely, and there always is a level of sadness. I have this every year, whether I was a player or in this role. But these are special moments that you spend really 8 straight months with your colleagues, and you develop these bonds, and you don't always win championships, but when you do, it's a super special time and a special group of guys. And really, the last night in Phoenix is the last time you're kind of all together as one. And the journey is probably, is what it's all about. It's really as satisfying as the ultimate prize of winning a championship. And all of a sudden the journey just ends abruptly and it's over and you all go your separate ways. And so, Friday night there was a good celebration with a majority of the guys. But even at that point, some of the guys had to get home. They had families at home, kids who were going back to school. And, it's just a very abrupt ending. And that's really the last time that full team will be together, minus reunions. But even then, it's not quite the same.
The world champion Chris Young with us here in the GBag Nation. How much pride do you take, Chris, seeing guys like Lowe, Heim, Garcia, 3 Gold Glovers on your squad?
Well, I'm so happy for those guys. They've earned it. They work so hard for it, and really, it shows the level of commitment and work that they put in to earn that. And it's great to see it recognized throughout the league. Great to see that they were voted Gold Glove winners and really, really deserving. And I actually think we had a few more, but I know these votes are hard and not everybody can win. But nonetheless, it was one of the traits of our team. We played great defense all year long. And, these guys definitely earned it.
The parade on Friday, it was a magical day. We got to be out there and experience that. As you've now had some time to let that all soak in, what were some of your favorite memories from that, and why was it Corey Seager trolling the Astros?
Well, the neatest thing for me is it really sinks in when you go out in the parade and you see how many hundreds of thousands of fans you've made happy, how much joy that this team has brought to their lives, and to see them come out and show their support and their gratitude to these players and coaches who gave them something very, very special, and really will forever be in Ranger history, the first team to win a world championship. And just knowing that all of DFW and our fans across the state, across the country, can be proud of their team. That's what the parade was for me. And I just love seeing so many fans there. It warmed my heart to see it. That's what makes these jobs so wonderful, is that we can impact people's lives. We can have a positive impact on people. And seeing that is just, I can't even describe how satisfying that was.
Running with the Rangers in franchise mode on MLB The Show, and I signed Ohtani, and I just want to let you know he looks incredible in the uniform.
That's good to know. Is he pitching yet?
Yeah, and he's kicking all the ass, Chris.
Awesome.
What was your favorite moment of the run? Maybe on the field or off the field? Is there something you can share with us that is like in your forever memories now?
Oh, man. I'll always look back on that Houston series and the adversity we had and just kind of the way that Game 5 ended and just what a heartbreaker it was. And then just remember the way the team responded, the resilience of the group and the way they responded. We had that next day off. I believe it was a Friday. We had a workout at the field, and we came in, and there was just a positive energy to the group. In fact, I think that Austin Hedges said something to the effect of this will make a great 30 for 30 one day. And when I heard that, I knew we were going to go to Houston and win 2 games. I knew that we would go there and play good baseball. This team was motivated, and they would find a way to win in Houston, and they did. And then when you look at that series, you go down there and the series that the Dolas had, I've never heard somebody get booed that loudly. And then for him to have the 0 for 4 with 4 strikeouts, and then his last at bat hit that home run, it was one of the coolest moments I've seen. And the next one that really stands out for me are the 2 home runs in Game 1. Seager's home run to tie the game, and then Dolly's home run to win it. Just special moments in really baseball history, not Rangers history, but baseball history. And just so cool that last one happened in front of our fans in Arlington.
Chris, the fact that you went out and won 10 games straight on the road, how do you even?
It was 11.
Oh, excuse me, 11. Yeah,
It'll never be done again.
I'm sorry. I was thinking.
Let's get it right.
Correct. Yeah. If we're going to talk about it, let's get it right. I should think better of that. But you win 11 straight. How do you win 11 straight? How does a team, and you talked about all the things with the players and the coaches and all, but what do you I'm sure other general managers around the league are like, they're going to see at the meeting and go, how the hell did you just win 11 damn games on the road and a playoff in the playoffs?
I think, I can't speak for the players or even Boach and the staff. For me, it was just one individual game at a time, and it really didn't matter what we had done the previous road game, and it didn't matter how many more road games we were going to play. It's just go out and win one game, and it just so happened that we were able to do that, and we played great on the road, and we did. We won one game at a time. So I think that was the way we approached the entire playoffs. We needed 13 wins, one at a time, and that was the mentality of the group, and they were very professional about it. I felt like even after a couple of those series victories in Tampa and then against Baltimore, the only thing they would say is, okay, 9 more, okay, or 10 more, and then it became 8 more, or whatever it was, whatever the number was. So there was just a very, very simple focus amongst the players that it was one game at a time, and I don't think they ever got caught up in a streak or the magnitude of the World Series. It was just, hey, go out and win one game at a time.
I learned to never doubt that when they say that it's genuine. I learned to never doubt a decision you or Boach make from this point moving forward. CY, I wanted to thank you for that because it's rare in sport.
I can promise you can doubt a lot of my decisions. I'll have a lot of bad ones, but my hope is that I have just a few more good ones than bad ones.
Well, I did want to have maybe one request, and that is, if you're going to say it's like any other day, then that should include joining us on Mondays, even during the World Series.
I think there was Monday during the World Series, there was something going on. I had pregame meeting or something. And as much as I love you guys, the pregame pitching meeting definitely trumps you guys. So don't take offense, but I couldn't break away during the World Series.
Well, man, we just want to thank you for including us the way you did. You've really been incredible to work with.
Thank you, CY.
Thanks,
Congratulations.
CY, so much. Congratulations, man.
I really, the feeling's mutual. I love the support. I love hearing you guys talk so much about the Rangers and the pride you have. And I just speak for really on behalf of the entire team, to our fans who absolutely deserve this championship. I hope the wait was worthwhile, and I'm so proud that DFW and all of Texas Rangers fans everywhere can celebrate being the best in baseball. So thank you guys, and look forward to chatting with you again.